Here's Noah and Sharna.
Noah grew up in Midfield, Alabama, right outside of Birmingham. Noah's childhood was very active, kind of mischievous.
Before he was 3, he was riding a bicycle with no training wheels. He has always been that tough little boy that will do whatever he sets his mind to.
A lot of times when there's nothing to do, when you're bored, you find yourself just getting into trouble. Well, my parents have had to go to the police station a couple of times to pick us up. You know, we were just kids being kids. Coming up on being 20 years old, I had no direction. One day I got a call from a friend of mine, and he said, turn on the TV. When I watched those towers fall, it was terrifying. It was sad. It's like, okay, if someone has chosen to attack us, and there's going to be a counterattack, I wanted to be part of it.
I remember when he told me that he was going to join the service, and I was scared to death.
Once I got in and started training, I loved the job. I fit into the military. And I was on that first invasion of Iraq in 2003. I decided this is my career. I have found what I've been looking for. But then my entire life was flipped upside down.
We found out Noah had been injured when we got a phone call from the military, and he was in bad shape.
We knew at that point he had lost a leg and an arm, but when I walked in that room, he looked wonderful because he was alive. And that's more than a lot of other mothers can say for their children that were in the service.
To wake up one day and have 2 of my limbs gone, it broke me. There were several times I thought I would much rather have died than to wake up like this.
Noah's a warrior. When you take a warrior away from what they're built to do, it's a recipe for depression and alcohol abuse.
The one thing that always knocked sense into me was the fact that I have 2 sons and a daughter, and I have to do everything I can to make sure that my kids see what a man is supposed to be, what a good person is supposed to be, and that they hopefully follow in those footsteps and be the best they can be. And I reverted back to where I always found peace before, and that was in the gym.
Noah,
I'm so excited to work with you.
when I first heard Noah was going to be Dancing with the Stars, I said, get out of town.
You're broadening my scope of what dance looks like.
I watched Galloway keep trying and get better and better. Unbelievable.
You come out here and astonish us every single week. You want us to keep going. He's such a beautiful dancer, and I had no idea he had it in him.
It's awesome to watch somebody like that overcome all those obstacles. You know, I'm behind him 100%, and I hope he goes and wins the Mobile Trophy.
Noah teaches us to take what life has offered and not only to deal with it, but to make it a plus.
All right, that was Noah's journey. Now, let's check out the moment in training where he turned a corner.
Have there been any moments throughout the season where you feel like you had a breakthrough?
It's hard to say because I feel like with each week there was something new I was learning and I was improving. So I mean, it's hard for me to say a particular moment where things really set in.
Right. There was a really significant moment for me, and it was when we were going to use the prosthetic arm.
I mean, when it was first brought up, it was a cool idea. I wasn't against it.
Walk through.
Sorry.
I know, you're just going to get used to it being there.
But then I realized, oh crap, this isn't going to be easy because it takes so much time to adapt to it. It was stressing me out.
Stay on this one a little bit longer. In the wrong place?
No, it came off. I hadn't had time to practice with it, and then to try to learn the dance and to try to learn the arm was, just really getting to it.
I don't want you to stress, but I want you to know how amazing this could be.
I like the fact that, we dance
dance with one arm. To be honest with you, like, I think it looks cool. I don't think this does. This looks like a prop. A ridiculous prop. I hate the arm.
It was a pivotal moment for me in understanding more about you, and as much as I was excited about being creative with it, it was not worth stressing you out like that.
Personally, like, I don't wear an arm. I like doing things with one arm and making it work.
You worked so hard at being comfortable with your own image. You found yourself and you love yourself the way that you are. And so in that moment, I felt like I got to know you on a different level.
It bothered me. Like, I wouldn't say that to you, because it wasn't until you made the decision for us not to use it. I was so relieved.
Leave it off. I was excited to use the prosthetic arm, but that tango turned out epic anyway. I mean, the moment you lifted me over your head, it was beautiful. It was the most impressive thing that we had done yet, and we didn't need the arm. We proved how much you can do without it. I danced with an Olympic gold medalist, and we did crazy choreography, but I've achieved more than all my other seasons combined. You've inspired me every single time I walk in that room.
I couldn't have been with a better dance partner. The way we work together, how creative you are, how you been able to work with me and teach me is perfect. That's why any compliment I get from the show is for you, because every step I take is something you've taught me. So it was all you.
Babe, it's both of us. We're a good team.